to South Beach. I told her to come over, she said okay, don't fall asleep. She said she can be my housewife and keep my house clean. I said shut the fuck up, put this dick back in your mouth, please. I don't see nothing wrong with some in lip service. Touchy in this bitch.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I am your host. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm very rude of me. Welcome y'all to another episode of the Everybody Hates Sleep show. I am your host, the illustrious, the one, the only Mac Maxwell. How y'all doing today, man? Hope everybody's well. Hope everything's good with y'all today. I really don't know what's going on in the world right now. I haven't really been on my phone as much. I actually had to get some work done, so I won't be backed up for next week's pause. So, yeah, man, anytime I ain't fucking around on Facebook, obviously I'm doing some work. So I had to get some work done today. And it got done, you know. But, yeah, one of my coworkers tried to get me, though, man. This nigga. So, the supervisor had a funeral to go to. So, you know, he left from like 10 to 2. So, you know how... I gotta excuse me, man. I'm yawning like a motherfucker when I get off work. You know how when the teacher leave and you have a substitute, you feel like, oh, well, this is my day off. Well, I guess he felt like he has in-work hour and he doesn't have to do anything. So this motherfucker let all this glass build up that ain't got no lane and thought that I was gonna sit in that motherfucker and move that shit with, nah, big fella. Nah, big fella. See, if you was working diligently and got backed up, then I'd help you. But I know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I know he lollygagging, pussyfooting, bullshitting around to the point where now he gotta do some work and he really can't do this shit by himself, so he has to have somebody to help him. Nah, big fella, you doing that shit by your lonely. Or we just gonna do that shit on Monday because I'm not, nah. You know what I'm saying? Then my man didn't say nothing about me staying over. He just said the batteries gotta get done before they leave. And you know what I'm saying? That's not saying that I need you to stay over for overtime. That's just saying some batteries got to get moved. I don't even touch batteries. You know what I'm saying? I've never touched batteries. All I touch is glass. You know, glass and all that other shit. I touch everything else but batteries. So when it comes to batteries, I let him handle that. But it was so much glass and the shit didn't have no lane. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what, man? Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, he got it. But I will say this though, shout out Big Draco, aka the artist formerly known as Soldier Boy. In Draco we trust. The Holy Drake Trinity. You know what I'm saying? Like everything revolves around Big Draco, man. Shout out Big Draco. But I'm not mad. I don't know why people are mad at Soldier Boy. Like, I don't understand why people be using their madness in the most stupidest ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should reserve that madness for a time when you actually may need it. You know what I'm saying? It may come a time where it's warranted for you to be mad. You know what I'm saying? And you dumb motherfuckers running around here mad for no reason. So I guess motherfuckers is mad at Soldier Boy because shit, I guess he mad because he's confident and he ran down his credentials and the money that he made or is making. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be mad at somebody because that's how they feel or that's their stance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit weak as hell. Fuck you gonna be mad at me because that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be mad at a motherfucker because of the way they feel, then you're gonna always be mad. And that's weak as fuck to just be walking around this bitch mad. You know what I'm saying? Life is too short for you to just run around this bitch looking for shit to be mad at. So I guess they, you know, they talk this shit about Big Draco, and I don't see what the problem is. If my man feel like Drake stole all of his shit, let him feel that way. Give a fuck. What the fuck is that gonna do? Whether he's right or wrong, he gonna feel that way regardless. And that's another thing that y'all don't feel, that y'all fail to realize. That, but I take that back, because a lot of motherfuckers will change the way they feel just to appease you motherfuckers that be crying and talking about this shit bother you and make all this other bullshit. And I like a motherfucker that will say some shit and stand on it. Like, you don't got that many people that's willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand on your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fucking scared to believe or to stand on something, man. Fuck that. He apologizing that shit. That nigga Draco better not apologize for shit. Give a fuck. Don't apologize for nothing, Big Draco. Fuck that. These niggas on some bullshit. And I ain't really no Soulja Boy fan. See, and I'm noticing that my fandom is changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I never was a big Kevin Gates fan. I take that back. I never was a big fan of Kevin Gates' music, but I was a fan of Kevin Gates, the person, because he's extremely intelligent. You know, he's an articulate man, and I would rather hear him speak than rap. But since he went to jail and came back, I have to say Kevin Gates is probably one of my favorite rappers. And I don't know what it is. You know, I listen to some of his music, and then I find myself going back into his catalog and listening to old music and falling in love with that. You know what I'm saying? So my whole fandom and the way I curate my like or love for these artists is changing. Like, I never really liked Soulja Boy's music. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably never going to like Soulja Boy's music. Like, I'm not a fan of the autistic rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that shit. So, but I am a fan of the shit that he taught. I am a fan of how he feel about himself and how confident he is and how he don't give a fuck who feelings he hurt. I am a big fan of that. I'll ride with that all goddamn day, twice on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. Like, I try to incorporate and divulge in real shit, as much real shit as I possibly can. You know, as much as I possibly can, man, because there's just so much fake shit that's posed as real, and you really can't decipher between the two. You know what I'm saying? You really don't know what's real. You really don't know what's fake. All you know is that it's there. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I can come across some real shit, I gravitate towards that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to think what the fuck I've been going through. Me personally, a little bit about my little journey. A little bit about, hope I ain't turning my shit up. No. A little bit about my little journey. I've been on this little weight loss kick, and it's actually going pretty good for me. I started in May 2018. May or March? I'm gonna say May. I started in May. I was 380 pounds, and as of right now, I think I'm like I'm between 333 and 340. We'll go with 340. You know what I'm saying? Even it out. So I done lost 40 pounds. And I feel good. Not only, and I never really hear people talk about this, but not only, and well, the podcast been started, but I kind of like rebranded it. And I did a little mini marketing. I sent it to some people that I think are important, and people that I think that I have told that I wanted to do the podcast with. So I gave them a little content of what I have to offer and what I'm trying to bring to this here table. And I haven't got much. I did get one person to give me some feedback, but for the most part, I'm just proud of myself that I did that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of it's more than a lot of times. They're just going to say times. There are times when I would just be like, fuck it. You know, don't even send it to the people. You know, and then sit and watch vigorously as people go and try to make their own podcasts and, you know, try to build their own platforms and things of that nature. And then I find myself kind of critiquing and hating a little bit. Yeah, I'll admit that I find myself hating a little bit because, and I'm only hating because of my procrastination. It's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault why I didn't record, or I didn't send it out, or I didn't follow up on an interview that I wanted to have. There's nobody's fault but mine. You know? And this, damn, knocking that shit back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate and remove that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put more effort into getting this thing out. You know what I'm saying? Getting this thing right. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that I'm going down the path that I want to go down. You know what I'm saying? That's really the big thing, the biggest thing for me. You know, because I know I'm talented. You know, and I know people may take this as me being arrogant, but like, if you know you're good, there is nothing wrong with saying I'm good. And I know I'm good. There's a lot of things I need to work on, you know, but I know that I have the raw talent or the God-given ability to carry this thing until it pops and, you know, other people want to be a part of it and things of that nature. And like, that's really like my man, the coolest CEO said, shout out to the coolest CEO. He said, it's not about the money. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. It's about the investment. It's about the time you put in, and it's about building the brand. If you invest in building your brand, then the money has no choice but to come. And when I say build your brand, I mean, like, and I got this from Nipsey Hussle. Shout out Nipsey. He said to make shit around your platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say you're a rapper and you want to like make merch around your music. So if you got a saying or an album that you about to put out, or a song that you know what I'm saying, a song that's kind of catchy, the hook is catchy, you know what I'm saying, throw the hook on a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Sell the t-shirts for $7, $8. You know what I'm saying? That's promoting you're already promoting yourself, but you're promoting your music, and that's initiating your brand. Because believe it or not, everybody's a walking brand, especially with this social media and you know, all this stuff that you can do now with your phone and all this other shit. Like, you're a walking brand. And everything you put on Facebook and everything you put on IG and Twitter, like, that's you showcasing your brand. You know, so that's why I'm very meticulous about the things that I put on certain pages. Like my platform page on IG, which is HossNation_313. Y'all should go check that out. My platform page, I'm not going to do a lot of raunchy satire as I would on my personal page, which is HossNation81 altogether. Y'all should check that out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that because I understand what I'm trying to do. I understand the road that I want these pages to have. One page, I really don't care. You know, do your thing. I'm going to talk some shit. It's going to be some medicine in the candy. But the other page is just strictly for business. Strictly for promotion. Strictly for, you know, bettering your, exposing your brand, bettering yourself, this, that, and the third. Just strictly for that. And I really hate when this motherfucker park in his driveway. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I hate this shit. I really do. Yeah, I'm about to park my shit. I'm not moving this motherfucker till Monday. Yeah, man. So, finally at the crib. I just wanted to tell y'all. I just wanted to say before I go, if it's anything that you want to do, if it's something that you're passionate about, if there's a business venture that you want to start, if there's a partnership that you want to grow, do it. Don't wait. Don't sit around. Don't hope. Do it. If it's something that you have to do every day, then do it every day. But do it. You know, and this is no longer a time to sit around and watch other people do the shit that you know you are the best at, or you know that you're good at. You know what I'm saying? It's now time to take those talents that you've been given and use them. Dish them out. Wheel and deal them. You know what I'm saying? Sharpen them. Whatever you got to do. But that sitting stagnant, sitting on the sidelines, watching everybody do your shit and you getting mad because they ain't doing your shit the right way. Show them what the right motherfucking way is then. That's what you do. Show them what the right way is. Put your competitive hat on and make that man, put your competitive hat on and make these motherfuckers mad that they wasn't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Make them mad that they didn't make the right decision and bring you along and make you a part of some shit that you wanted everybody to be included in. You know what I'm saying? Make them motherfuckers come to you, dude. Fuck it. So, all 2019, no sitting around, no stagnation, no hoping, no praying that this shit gonna happen. No, you make it happen. Something that you want, something that you want to do, go make that shit happen. Fuck it. This has been another edition of Everybody Loves Sleep Show. I am your host, Mac Maxwell. And we're going to let the smooth sounds of Rick Ross featuring Wale and Beautiful Lie. Y'all have a great day. Bundle up this weekend because it's going to be cold as hell. And Hoss out.